All right. I'm live. Hello and welcome everyone for another amazing session awaiting you today, which is all going to be focused on self reflection towards 2021. And why? Why is this important? From my personal experience, the most important tools is self-reflection, because self-reflection allows you to stop and say, hey, before I keep moving, let me stop and look at how are things looking? How has this year been? How are things looking now? What do I need to do moving forward? We tend to do this a lot at work. So if you have a job, especially an office job where you have projects and tasks, then we tend to do this a lot. You know, we at the end of a project, we stop, we assess it, we learn from it, we let go, we celebrate, and then we move forward. But we don't do this enough in our personal lives. Yet, if we do that in our personal lives, we will be able to actually let go of what doesn't serve us and move on to grow and invite new things into our life. All right? So, today is going to be focused a lot on you taking time to self reflect. So, I'm going to be guiding you into a bit of a meditation where you can reflect on the new year, and then a lot of journaling questions which you can do here in this video. You could pause the video in between questions and write your answers, or you could write the questions and then take your time sometime later in the evening or early in the morning with a nice cup of tea where you would do the self-reflection. All right, so let's begin, and we're going to begin with our eyes closed, actually, to just tune in and go within, back towards that year. So even if you're sitting on a chair like me, you're just going to bring your feet grounded down towards the floor. You're going to relax your palms into your lap and very gently and slowly just closing the eyes here, relaxing the shoulders. And just starting to connect to your breath here in this moment, allowing the breath to come in as you expand your chest, and allowing the breath to leave as you let the chest fall. And taking a few of these beautiful, long, deep breaths. As you breathe, really bringing all your attention to yourself right here. Bringing your attention to your body and how you feel today, without judgment, just allowing the breath to guide you. Inhale, inviting in gratitude, love. And exhale, letting go of whatever you don't need in this moment. Two more of these. Inhale, inviting in love and light. Exhale, feeling more and more relaxed in the body as you let go. And one last long, deep breath here. And now in this beautiful relaxed space, just imagining a beautiful energy surrounding your whole body. And it can be any color that you'd like to invite that gives you a sense of calmness and relaxation. And as you invite that calming, relaxing energy to surround your body, feel this beautiful sensation of peace, calmness, and joy. As you imagine this color in its most vibrant form. Beautiful, vibrant color. Now you start to take a moment to just Imagine yourself at the movies. You're in a movie theater, beautiful movie theater, all by yourself. Just you. Looking at an amazing big screen. And what starts to play on the screen are small shots and videos, short ones, of your year. As you start to look and watch how your year has looked like. All of the happy moments, the joys, the excitement about new things that might have happened, friends that you met, working from home, your career, your health, allowing all joyful moments to pass you by as you watch them on that amazing screen. And with these joyful moments, also allowing those sad moments, those moments that were challenging, those moments that brought you down at some point, and that's okay. The struggles, the challenges, just watching them, even as you watch those, you might even find yourself smiling as you just realize that these are all just life experiences, lessons and learnings. So taking all of that in, stay with it, keep playing all of these beautiful memories, those beautiful moments, sad and happy, the friends, the relationships, the work, new things you might have done this year. And just stay with this visualization for a minute. Feeling all the feelings, accepting all the feelings as they are. Now as the show starts to come to an end, take a deep breath in, right there in that movie theater. Feel this beautiful sense of gratitude and love towards the year, irrespective of how challenging it might have been. And you exhale, letting go now. 2 more times. Inhale, really inviting the sense of gratitude for every single challenge and for every milestone. Hold the breath as you feel that gratitude, as you feel yourself enjoying those moments again, appreciating them for how they are, exactly how they are. And exhale, letting go. Last time, inhale deeply. Hold the breath, bring in this gratitude. Bring in this love and appreciation for the year. And exhale, letting go of anything that you no longer need. Very good now. Just take another deep breath in. Exhale as you gently start to come back to the present moment, here and now. Bring soft movements in your fingers, in your toes, in your neck. You can even rub the palms together. Washing your face as you slowly come back. Okay, excellent. Take your time. There is no rush. Wonderful. So now you're going to bring your pen and paper. And the first thing you're going to be writing about is just a free flow writing of how was your year. How was your year? What did you see on that screen? What is your overall feeling of the year? And there's no right or wrong. So it's very important with emotions that we don't resist the ones that are labeled as bad, but they're not really bad. So whether it's sadness, whether it is anger, stress, it's all not bad, right? These are all emotions equal to good emotions like joy and happiness and love. They're equal and we need to accept them because they're also here to teach us something. So just writing down, how was my year? How do I feel about my year? How did it look like on that screen? What are the key things that I saw on that screen? So take a moment. You're welcome to pause the video to do this self-reflection. You can even time yourself for 5 minutes to do that. And just free write. Just write and don't stop. And then once you're done with that, you're going to write, 10 things at least. And you can even go further than that. You can challenge yourself to write 20 things, but at least 10 things that you're very grateful for. 10 things that you're very grateful for about the year. Things that have taught you something, if you've invited into your life. It can be simple things, simple joys, whether it's family or friends or doing simple changes in your life. So 10 things at least that you invited into your life that you're very grateful for. So gratitude is such an important tool, and the studies show that people who invite gratitude every day into their life have better health and well-being over the long run, which is amazing, right? Just by writing, I'm grateful for this, and that, brings you this amazing feeling, and automatically positive feelings attract more positive, right? Law of attraction, positive attracts positive. So gratitude does that. So taking a moment, again, pause the video, stay with your breath, and write down those grateful things that you're grateful for. And then the last reflection question for this part is going to be, what do you need? So we still have time, right? You have December. Even if you are watching this in January, you could still do this. What do you still need to close the year? And what I mean by that, it's an ending. We're coming to an end. So ending needs closure, right? I need to let go, be okay with that so I can move on, right? So what do you need to bring you closure? I'll give some examples. Personally, I always feel like I need a physical detox. I feel like December, and right now I am on a detox, is such a great time to cleanse my body, to let go fully of toxins, of sugar, of processed food. For me, it's also dairy, wheat. So completely detoxing my body, going back to, food in its whole form, juicing, smoothies, supplementation. So this is one way where you can have closure. I needed to sneeze. It went away. All right. So what do you need to find closure? So for me, it's very much a physical detox, which allows me to say, gone. I'm allowing everything that is within me that I don't need anymore, excuse me, to leave, right? So that's one way. Another way to detox or to let go closure is to say, is there someone that I need to forgive or talk to? Is there a situation that didn't come to an end that I need to say, hey, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, can we let go of that? And I hope that we can start a new year together with a fresh start. Is there someone you need to talk to? It could be a colleague, it could be a friend, it could be someone in your family, a situation that's left unresolved. try not to walk into the new year with unresolved issues. Maybe you don't come to a full solution, and that's okay, but you could take a step towards saying, I'm going to forgive. I'm going to write a letter and keep it with me, but I'm putting an intention towards something positive. So if it's something you can't put an action into, or you're not ready to forgive or let go of something, you can even write a letter to that person or to that issue or situation, close it, and just burn it, or keep it somewhere till when you're ready to actually share it, right? So writing things down, it can be a writing, it can be I have an issue and I'm going to express myself about it, or it can be an actual action that you need to take. And sometimes an action is, I have an issue and I need to work with a therapist, so I'm going to call someone and say I need help for the new year. So also that makes you feel like, whoa, okay, it's no longer a weight on my shoulder, I have help, I'm gonna do something about it. Some other amazing ideas is detoxing the house. So energetically, when you cleanse your house, when you cleanse your room, your closet, what's under the bed, clutter, you're actually also cleansing the clutter in your mind. You might have experienced it before. When you clean up, you just feel like, whew, I have space, I can do more. You feel good, right? So doing decluttering around the house, maybe even giving away clothes or giving away things that you no longer need. And the invitation is give away things that you love, but that you feel like, okay, I can let go of that now. That also is an amazing feeling of letting go and being grateful and saying, you've served me, now you can serve someone else. So when you're also giving things to donation or to charity, it's important to also give things that are still maybe new, something that you just bought and you felt like, you know what, I'd like to donate this to someone who actually needs it. So taking a moment to actually do that is also a beautiful way to let go and refresh for the year. Yeah, and again, finding an action. For you, it could be a detox. It could be, you know what, this month I'm going to take more breaks and I'm going to be more with my family, or not. Or this month I just want to be alone. I want to focus on me, go within and self-reflect. Be true to what you need and do it. This is the invitation for the new year. I hope this serves you, and I hope that you actually take an action. So actually writing something and taking an action of it. Last but not least, I'm going to share with you a small exercise, and you're welcome to do it on your own when you have time, or now. All right, so I'm going to, all right, just opening this. Amazing. So I'm going to list for you 12 different areas of life. All right, so this is kind of the circle of life. But what you're going to do is just list those 12 areas, and then I'll tell you what's the next action. So these are key areas in our life for us to have a healthy, balanced state of well-being. These areas more or less need our attention. Number 1 is spirituality, creativity. So you're writing this down: spirituality, creativity, finances, career, education, health, physical activity, home cooking, home environment, relationships, social life, and joy. Okay? And from here, you're going to look at each of these areas and you're going to rate each one of them from 1 to 10. 1 being completely unsatisfied in this area, out of balance, unhappy, unsatisfied. 10 is amazing. This is like, I'm doing so great in this area. It can't be even ever better. So this is a snapshot of today. How are you doing today in those areas? So you're going again to pause the video and take a moment to rate each of these areas without judgment. It's just a self-assessment, a self-awareness exercise. So pause the video, do that. And then once you're done with that, first you're going to take the top 3 areas that you've ranked the highest. And you're going to again free write what's going well in these areas, taking a moment again of gratitude and appreciation to each of these areas. What's going well? What have I been doing that's been working? What am I grateful for in these areas? Appreciating and celebrating yourself. Maybe even doing a gesture of celebration. So for example, if it's celebration for career, maybe saying I've done so well this year in my career, I'm going to have a dinner and invite some friends over to celebrate. So how will you celebrate? So important to celebrate. We don't do that enough. Celebration could be also as simple as you either buy yourself something, or you actually take time to say I'm grateful. You tap yourself, you actually sit with yourself and give yourself that love. Physically, mentally, give that to yourself. Then you're going to pick the 3 areas that you rank the lowest. And my recommendation is to start with one of these 3 areas, and to choose the one that you can do something about it. That, okay, this is not going so well and I can actually do something about it. And if I do, there will be a positive change in my life. So the questions here to self-reflect on is, what's happening in this area? It's okay, again, no judgment. We all have imbalances. There's no one that would score a full 8, 9, 10, right? We all have those areas that are not ranking high. That's okay. So what is going on? And how would it feel and look like if this area was a higher? If it was an 8 or a 9, how would it feel and look like? And what do you need to get there, right? You might not know exactly what do you need to fulfill the utmost potential of this area, but what's a small step that you need that's going to help you take 1 point further, closer to that higher number, okay? So that action can be simple. That action can again be ask for support. That action can be, if it's exercise, I'm just saying, go to the gym once a week, sign up to the gym. It can be something very small, doesn't need to be big. But my recommendation is to make it smart. Make it smart means put a timeline to it. How are you going to do it? When? Where? How? How, when, where, why? What are you going to do exactly? So make it something smart so you can actually action it, okay? So what's happening? And how would it look like at its utmost potential so you can get motivated about it? And what's a small action you can do? And then the last question that I'm going to leave you with is, what support do you need? And that's very important. What support do you need to help you in those areas that right now are not ranking high? What kind of support? It could be from friends, from family, from professionals. What support do you need that can guide you in having a more balanced circle or working on those areas specifically? And I'm here for you to reach out. If you ever need that support, please do reach out. I can guide you and support you to find exactly the guidance and support to thrive, because you have all you need within you already. All you need sometimes is for someone to fuel that from within you out. Sending you lots of love, hoping this served you. Please take time to reflect on these questions so you can let go, forgive, appreciate, give gratitude, celebrate, assess where you are today, and take action towards the future. Lots of love to you all.